The Exxon Valdez oil spill was one of the biggest oil spills in American history, but it was even worse for the state of Alaska. Now, this oil spill happened in 1989 when the Exxon Valdez went around in the Prince William Sound in Alaska. When this happened, over 11 million gallons of oil were dumped into the water. Now, the cleanup should have happened within the first 6 hours, but it took over 9 hours due to the proper equipment being in repair or frozen over, so it had to be shipped from England and Texas. And the equipment wasn't exactly the best at its job, so a person could literally see the workers using what looks to be a paper towel, just pressing against it at the rocks of the beach. And the animals suffered greatly from the spill. Basically, billions of fish and their children died. A few hundred bald eagles, otters, and seals, and at least 20 whales died as well.
Hey, is this the Save the Whales rally?
No, this is the Kill the Whales rally. What do we want?
Dead whales!
When do we want it?
Dead whales!
Are you serious?
As serious as whales trying to drink all of our water.
At first, the blame was put on the captain due to him having a drinking problem, but the captain was acquitted of his charge, and there is more to the story than just the captain being at blame. The original promised safety precautions were never implemented, such as a double-spaced hull and a good radar system. Not only were those never implemented, but the Navy that was supposed to be watching the ship wasn't watching, and the ship was out of the range it was allowed to sail in, which was also collectively getting more ice in the path. In more attempts to clean up the spill, they used chemicals to try and break down the oil, which had even more unknown effects on the wildlife. And now it is true that there was a windstorm that delayed the ability to clean it up for a day. In the end, it cost over $2 billion to clean it up, and they said there was no lasting damage, but the economy of Valdez itself never recovered either, with 500 people leaving an already small community, and to this day, you can find oil if you dig around in the dirt. And the reason the original safety guards that were supposed to be put in place weren't was due to it infringing upon the rights of the other oil riggers.
Here to join our protest to fight climate change?
No, I'm sorry, I'm just passing.
Sir, it's to save the planet.
Again, just
Do you
passing.
not want to save the planet?
What?
What's the planet ever done for me? Do you know how much I spend on heating?
But
I say let it die.
how dare you?
How dare you?
Are you mocking?
She sacrificed her childhood.
Sacrificed
what, an education?
Sir.
Don't y'all think change is good anyways? I say let him come. Elon got Mars. Why would you?
Sir, think of the animals.
I like my protein well done anyway. Titanic wouldn't have sank if there wasn't no ice. That's my favorite movie.
Stop.
Deforestation, I call that a cleanup.
You don't want to protect the Amazon?
Amazon, I want to protect same-day shipping.
Sir.
Chopping trees from A to Z.
Oh.
What, is Smokey the Bear gonna come after me? I'll smoke that bear.
Our water level is rising.
I thought Africa needed more water. Didn't y'all use cars to get here? Water bottles to drink out of?
But after the spill happened, Exxon became one of the biggest safety nerds, with millions being pumped into double-space hulls, escorts, and all that jazz. Valdez became a way safer place to travel, but when it came to the actual cleanup part of an oil spill, they were still way behind. When another oil spill happened in 2010, they were still relying on booms, skippers, and shovels. So the money poured into safety research wasn't being used wisely. Like around 15% went into actual cleanup. And as they tried to just prevent it instead of reacting, which didn't work that well either. So the techniques and questions that were still there back then still weren't being answered, so whoop-de-doo. In the end, what this incident shows us is that when a disaster strikes, it's just that. A disaster that has no surefire way to prevent it or fix, but that we should be better at dealing with by now.